I don't have a test button, don't have a test card, so you're going to be able to see me like post. youtube.com/live. All right, view a new dashboard. Oh wow, $2. Okay. What? Oh, it's just slow. So okay. What seems to be still updating, but yeah, it doesn't look like everything else is updating. So where's my live studio? Right? I should be live. Something is not right here. Something is not right here. I think it's frozen. Hello? Webcam, Opal, NDI, these. Higher source timing. My NDI ping out. Restarting. Might have pinged out. Maybe the web browser is. Maybe the way I'm doing it right now is a bit oddish. Maybe it shouldn't be done this way. So yeah. Okay. I'm not sure if this is working. I'm hearing hissing. I forgot to bring headset, so seems that the OBS has the NDI has stopped updating. So this is not right. This couldn't be right. How do I sync through the network? It seems to have been frozen. Okay, there we go. It's working now. All right. Sync through network. So. And it's frozen again. What? Looked for a few seconds and it tapped out. Weird. Alright. So yeah, the CPU is starting to stress. I may be loading the CPU by having too many JavaScripts, but and then on top of that, there's the bridge, 1 GB per second bridge. This laptop is bridging the network between the USB broadband and the net to this laptop. So yeah, I should get a dedicated computer to do the routing, but right. So I'm not sure how long this stream will last. I just put extra 5 gigs, but yeah, we're probably going to run out of gigabytes, run out of broadband. This laptop had crashed on me twice today. That's pretty strange. It didn't do this before, so I assume it might be the latest version of Windows doing this garbage. So maybe my webcam. Too big too anyway. So let's change it to 176 by 144. It's too big anyway. So right. Chat 44. All right. So buckle chat, lock. Okay. So yeah, I give it this much. So I don't know how long I'll be able to stream. I'm not even sure if this stream is working. I'm checking it out now. So live streaming seems to be working. Right. No. Edit. I've been streaming under the wrong game. Sorry. No. We're going to stream Satisfactory today. We're going to be streaming Satisfactory today. This is just a short stream. It's just a proof of concept to make sure that this actually works. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know what gives. It just crashed a few times already. So alright, so stream seems to be working. You can see there's a oh yeah, I'm supposed to announce. Let's see, how do I do that to my Patreon? they should get the message that the live streaming is on the way, but yeah. So, right, I don't know how to forward this to my Patreons. So, yeah. Okay, give me a minute. Let's see if I can do it from my iPad. Oh, wow. Slow. Okay, right. Share, more option, copy link, Patreon. Now to get to Patreon. Where did I put Patreon? Yes, under social. Alright, open Patreon. So posts, new post, make a post. Link, get the URL, just put this. Hold on. See. Should be on my. Oh yeah, it's also going to Discord, right? So I should be able to get this on Discord. So social, Discord. Okay, here we go. Live stream. Then here we go. YouTube user Ramchat Live. Let's try this. Off microphone to prevent feedback. Still hanging here? No, okay. So right. Yeah, I think it's working. So copy link. Yeah, I think I'm seeing myself on the iPad now. So alright. I'll just embed this in my Patreon message. Embed a link. This is okay. Let's didn't do this before, so yeah. Hope my quota holds up. I've added $5 so for this post. Alright. Here we go. Oh yeah, and as promised, I have a scrolling marquee on the bottom of the screen showing the amount of showing the patron names now. So right. Okay. So what are we going to do today? Well, this is just starting. I might want to do satisfactory. I want to do satisfactory. So yeah, I have this in the pipeline first, so let's get it over with. Satisfactory. Okay, it's launching. I think I'm going to get a lot of problems because, you know, the second laptop is actually bridging the connection and then transmitting the signal over to by USB over to the mobile broadband. So yeah, and both laptops are hooked together via a shorty Ethernet cable, gigabit Ethernet setup. So yeah, I should make a dedicated Ethernet system. Yeah, yeah, you can see there's a lot of stuttering. I think this is overloading on the laptop. This is also a bit too much on the laptop. On the other hand, all the clock seems to be working fine. So yeah, it's weird. It only moves when the mouse is moving. That's weird. So yeah, I don't know what's up with that. It's only updating when my mouse is moving. Maybe one of my settings on this laptop is wrong. But yeah, I'm undergoing a lot. I'm stressing this laptop as well. So this laptop otherwise is also being stressed because it's encoding, plus it's using Bluetooth audio because I forgot the headset. So yeah. Okay, still loading. I intend this stream to last about 30 minutes if all go well, but most likely it will be terminated early. Expect the early termination because I expect to run out quotas. So, alright, this side is frozen. Alright, it's loaded. Alright, sounds like crap. Movement is also crap. I already reduced GPU quality a lot, and oh god, it stopped updating again. Oh boy. Is this working? Okay, oops, I ate it. Never mind. Yeah, you can see that with Bluetooth headset, I regret not bringing my earbuds. So, okay. Yeah, very bad. Bluetooth is actually, I'm actually stressing both computers to the wind. I already reduced the graphical fidelity of this laptop to medium. So yeah, even with Bluetooth headset, and I'm running in monorail or low quality audio mode. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, nothing much. I got one extra dongle now with Mix 113. But aside from that, I altered the shape of my dongle pen, and I replaced everything with glasses, so I can look into the dongle pen and have a look at and admire my dongles. So yeah, I see that a lot of dongles, 113 of them. I'm that crazy man who likes dogs too much. So yeah, see, I've actually penned them up in the glass window, so we can actually have a look at all of them. So practically this side is unchanged. This side is mostly unchanged. This side is turbo mode. Actually, half of this side was gone when I reloaded my recovered my save game. So the bottom here is still the same, but you can notice that I'm no longer using a refinery to produce iron or iron ingot anymore. So yeah, over there is the refinery shape. Didn't change. I used back the same design, but I didn't change much. So yeah. So this factory is basically. So this site is still producing iron rods and all the iron rods, end plates and screws like it's supposed to. And on the second floor, we are still producing. We're producing. Actually, these are my updated. These are extra devices I built here to produce marks, to produce filters. So yeah, this produces screws from iron plates. So this also produces. Right. So let me put back my jetpack. So yeah, this produces pipes and beams. On one side, the beam is being taken to be made to more screws. So yeah, iron rods are not being produced here. So steel rods are not being produced here. We're only producing iron rods. So yeah. So if we go out here, there's stairs. Right. This is basically what I've done in my previous game. Basically create a bridge across. So here, this is my wire factory. This part didn't change. The back there produce my cement. Back area produce cement. So right, go to the next floor. This side produces oh yeah, there are copper plates down here. They produce copper plates down here. I forgot to mention that. Apart from wire, there's also copper plates. But yeah, like the last time, I actually built a refinery to produce extra copper plates because they think they were using a lot. So this was my recycling plant. basically all manner of junk that I collect, dead animal carcasses, alien organs, they're all thrown into here to be produced into biofuel. So yeah, this is biofuel. This floor is mostly empty. This is a protection. This is my rest floor, or whatever I want to do with it, miscellaneous floor. And then here is the coal power plant for this area. It's using 9 coal plants. So yeah, you can see the game just paused there. The game's not linear. The game's linear save function. It will pause the game. Will pause the entire engine just to save the game. So yeah. So this site is the coal to be sent, extra coal to shed from the generators to be sent over to the steel production. But over here we take our biomass and solid biofuel and convert into liquid. The reason is because I have 3 this is just to consume a bit of biofuel, to burn off excess biofuel if I need it. So you're definitely needing that because we're always running into encounter with hostile fauna, so that is definitely needed. Okay, so coming up here, you can see the 3 additional. Now I have 3 additional fuel burners up, fuel generators up here. So these generators actually produces fuel consumes the biofuel. So yeah, this consumes the biofuel. Alright, let's go back to the other side again. The other side, nothing much happens around here. So right, the 3rd floor, I forgot to mention the 4th floor. What should we see now? The 4th floor, yeah. So the 4th floor, I actually set up an elaborate slug processing facility in this corner. Slugs here, just put in slug, out come power shot. So yeah, I am subject to all the slugs here. This site produce rotors. This site produce stators. You notice I'm using 3 different rotor recipes. 2 different stator recipes, and this is my motor. This is the motor production facility area. It uses 2 different ways of producing motors. So yeah, on the next floor, basically these produce turbo motors. There are two ways. There's nothing else here. And then the 6th floor is the trading, what I call the trading floor. Stuff from all other factories are brought here to be kept and maintained. So to be kept here for collection. So yeah. So basically this floor is unchanged, mostly unchanged, except that there's 1 extra layout there. Okay, and the 11th floor is the producing the machines, producing the parts for the space elevator, so project assembly parts. Okay, and lastly, 8th floor is the back, where the floor where I have my generator stuff and all that, and the recycle facility to throw away anything I don't want. For example, this awesome sink. Alright, let's move on to the next factory. I think I will go that way to project Tesla. So, oops, sorry, wrong tube. I got confused. I get confused all the time. So yeah, you notice I'm streaming at 720p. This is a calculated effort to try to save bandwidth. Okay, this is the one. This pipe sticks me to my lakeside generator. There's another small generator consuming normal fuel here, but it's actually using the packaged fuel that's unpackaged from the 2nd floor. So there's packaged fuel here. There's also resin here. So resin is produced over in the other in the islands or the Gold Coast. So we come here, this is the, you can see I already have linked up all my factory with pipes, so yeah. Okay, so latency, there's a bit of latency, I can see a bit of latency going on here, but should be okay. Should be okay, it's almost real time. But I suspect there's a memory leak somewhere. Yeah, I don't have a fancy clock, I don't have time to knock up a fancy clock. Oh, it's auto-saving. That's fine. So, right, auto-save complete, we are already at the seaside, the east beach, the west beach, sorry, you can see. We're on the way to the islands. Project Tesla. So Project Tesla is mostly unchanged. It's just like it was destroyed. It was destroyed it was not built yet when I got back to my save, but yeah. Basically, I rebuilt everything just the way it was, so, well, mostly the way it was. I can't be expected to remember how to build everything 100%, but the details are mostly accurate. So, right, you can see it's a long way down. Actually, I don't have to take this long way down. But yeah, you don't get the idea. That's like 24 fuel generators here. So, and the ground floor is a fuel process. That's about 4 fuel processing facilities, 5 if I count in the one that processes the residue. So yeah, sorry, kept on my tongue there. So this one goes down to the ground floor. And this site is mostly producing residue. It stopped again. It stopped again because the amount of residue has already gotten out of hand. So just click here, I'll flush the whole CAC network. This is one problem. Keeping everything running is a problem of its own. So network, just empty everything. So okay. Slowly filling back up because this thing produces a lot of residue. So anyway, all the residue goes here. By right, it should go up here to 3 more refineries, which converts the residue to fuel, and then the fuel is mixed into the burner mixed into the power plant's fuel line. So yeah. Mix into the fuel lines. So yeah, it comes in from there and goes into here. Big cross. There's a lot of pumps, a lot of motors. There's a lot of residues are being produced again. So down here is supposed to produce oil to we are supposed to convert oil to fuel residue, but yeah, just go out here, then I'll just go back towards the other side and just exit. So yeah, this side is mostly rebuilt, but now there's an additional red gun generation facility down there. So right. Let's head back and then let's tour the desert. Wow, I already streamed 21 minutes. Alright. I think I'm doing 30 frames per second, I don't know. Latency looks pretty low too. Figure out a way to make it better. So yeah. Latency looks pretty low, so yeah. goes back. Okay, so we're back here. Alright, let's go back. Let's go into the main factory. Okay, auto saving. I'll try to make this short because I don't know how much I can stream in 5 now. How much I can stream with 5 gigs. So I'm too lazy to calculate, so I'm streaming about 3.5 megabits per second, so 5 gig is about 5,000 megabytes per second. 3,000 megabits per second divided by 8. Yeah, I can't wrap my head around it, and it's actually even worse on both ends. From this computer to the processing laptop. For my gaming laptop, for my processing laptop, it's at 120 to 130 megabits per second. So yeah. Anyway, this is my Caterham factory. Well, I mostly produce Caterham wire here, but now I'm also starting to produce normal wire. So yeah. Because I can't have enough wire if when I'm manufacturing motors. So yeah. So our next stop will take us to the metal frame factory. Yeah, as you can see there, frame factory. So yeah, I label every single one of my factory and put waypoints to it. So yeah, we are on the Sky Road initiative. This allows me to move along the sky, travel along the sky safely without encountering hostiles. Because, you know, hostiles are spoiled sport. They destroy the fun and everything. So yeah. So right here we have 9 more power gens. 12 more power gens, sorry. Water comes from 2 pumps on the front plus 1 on the back. 2 pumps to the front plus 1 from the back. So yeah. The back one goes all the way to a particular pond and a short distance away from here. The front one just heads down quickly to the visible lakeside. So this produces frames. We are producing a lot of screws here. So right, I'm going to go down slowly. Right, so you can see we're producing all the regular stuff here. Screws, and everything is being produced in screws. So yeah, lots and lots of screws are being made here. So yeah, a lot of screws. On this side we're making rods and plates. You can see we're making a lot of plates and a lot of rods. So yeah, stream still okay. I'm streaming at about 3.1 megabits per second. That's fine. So it's like that floor produces this floor produces mostly more stuff. I forgot what. Yeah, produces steel apparently. Here the coal is coming in to produce and mixing with ingots to produce steel. So yeah, we have three foundries making raw ingot, 3 making from steel. So they can make the steel ingots that are sent across, then produced with pipes. This one produces mostly pipes. Okay, this one produces some rods and plates. This one produces what? Wait. Okay. This side produces rod, but this side in the other hand produces plates. So yeah. Okay, so yeah. Well, on the other side is, and then this floor is mostly, yeah, this floor is copper. Producing copper, mostly wires, because wires is used for particular stitching, particular recipe here. So, and then this is used for cement. So we do produce cement. Oh god, my headset's running out of battery. So, it's auto saving. Yeah, my headset's running out of battery. So yeah, I think we better. I'll try to speed this up. So, right, that's the cement and plate, cement and wire, and then up here is where a lot of magic happens. We are producing, when we produce reinforced plates, when we reinforce steel plates, and then we are just making modular frames. Modular frames of steel plates and modular frames are sent back as is, but they are also sent up to the 5th floor. So the 5th floor is where heavy modular frames are made. So this is all heavy modular frames. There's 3 methods. I'm using all of them. All of them except heavy modular frame. That goes out. They're also getting plastic here from the seaside refinery. So yeah. Okay. So from here we want to head back to the. We want to head back to the other. I forgot what I produced here. I haven't been playing for months too. So yeah, right, we're almost there. So right, this one was already mostly fully built when I reloaded the game. So yeah, although I did improve the amount, I did bring compacted coal here so I can produce more. So I can produce more iron steel plates. This side produces, oh yeah, right, reinforced steel plate. It produces on the ground floor it produces a lot of cement. You can note there's a lot of way of making cement, and I'm using every single one of them. So yeah. So on the ground floor this is mostly cement. It's using rubber from the Lakeside refinery as well. So this one makes steel ingots and steel pipes. And all these steel beams, steel pipes. Okay. And then this creates reinforced steel plates from pipes. There's cement coming in. Reinforced encased industrial beams, sorry. This creates encased industrial beams. And this side creates increased industrial beam as well, but for slightly different recipes. So yeah. Okay, so very hard to get around. Huge maze. No matter how you plan, yeah, you always end up looking like a mess. So I think this looks right. Taking sulfur. copper and coal. No idea I did that. Anyways, this takes us back to the savannah area, which has another 12 coal generators. You can tell these are earlier buildings, so yeah, this produces beacon. This is a beacon factory, so you can see here. So it says the beacon factory. So produces a lot of the usual stuff: pipes, plates, rods, plate, beams, and then it produces wires. And then auto saving again. So right, and then up here the magic happens. We have one machine making crystal beacon and one machine making normal beacon. So yeah. So this is the beacon factory. Connection is still up, that's good. Where's the connection? Here we go. Alright. So this takes us to the lag. I think my connection may be slightly weak. Oops. And this connects us. That's our lakeside refinery. That's our Valley refinery anyway. Hold on, let me go back. So this brings us to the Valley This is the Desert Valley Refinery and Power. DRAPER. So this site is coke, petroleum coke, which is made from plastic and made from making plastic and processing plastic and rubber from raw petroleum. So it's a rubber plant. You know, it's very slow. Down here is plastic. It's also very slow. I can't make it fast enough. I can't produce oil fast enough. So yeah. Over here you got the tree. Over here you can see we're making turbo fuel. We're using the 3 generators down here. Down here is then up here we are producing the turbo fuel. One is one turbo fuel generator. There's another 2 around here. Back here. This one produces cables. This one produces turbo fuel. This uses a different recipe. And all of them are, and up here is 3 more generators. So there's 6 generators running on turbo fuel. So yeah. Just go back up there. But we're going to the... Alright, we'll go back up there first. So yeah. Okay, starting to notice a lag. Right, this connects to the big quartz crystal factory where we are making quartz crystals here. These are quartz manufacturers. We are making crystal oscillators. We have 6 of them, 2 different recipes. Down here we're producing quartz crystal. Down here we are producing silica. So right, we are no longer producing metal, anything useful like wires here. Wires are all taken from the main factory now. That's why we're producing wires in great amount. So this is our alum factory. We're producing alum here. Petroleum coke and coal is mixed down here to produce. Petroleum coke is used here to produce alum scrap. So alum scrap is mixed with silica. So petroleum coke, there's a raw recipe here that uses. There's an alternate recipe here that uses not only petroleum coke but regular battery. Oh god, I'm running out of batteries. Yeah, it's running petroleum coke, but there's also another one running from coal. So this is petroleum coke. Oops, auto saving again. I might run out of audio, so yeah, I can't hear my. So yeah, petroleum coke, coal. So yeah. This the alum factory is producing alum. Alum have to come from alumina solution, so that's up here. See, we have up here we are producing alumina solution, which up here we are producing alumina solution, and then this side we are making. Alright, so now go back down here. We are produce pure aluminium ingot right here. So aluminium ingot produced from silica and alum scrap. So here we have make them into. Alright, sorry about that. It's crashed again. So that's the fourth time. I think the RAM is going out as well. So yeah. Anyway, so here we're actually combining. Yeah, we have the alkyd aluminum sheet. So the third floor is combining them to produce alkyd aluminum sheet with copper rolls, and the end result is heat sinks. So yeah, it's using two things: copper rolls and rubber. So we are running out of rubber here. See, rubber is coming in a very low quantity. So yeah. Anyway, this produces the heat sink, and all this is sent. And up there is our first. Up there is the overflow for petroleum coke and silica, because you know if the thing backs up, production stops, the whole thing goes to a halt. So silica, you have to keep getting rid of silica and petroleum coke. So yeah, go up again, and this is the top floor. Come inside. That's what's a cement. That's what's actually another cement facility, but we can make our way across from here. Yeah. And of course, across there, that's our ammo factory. This alum factory is mostly rebuilt. But yeah, I've made some adjustments. Like, for example, there's now an overflow catch there, so that all the overflows are destroyed to keep the line moving. So this is our ammo factory. It takes quartz and produce nobelis as well as ammo for the rifle. So it takes quartz and beacon to produce. So yeah, continuously producing weapon stuff. Now they're producing compressed coal, and now they're mostly producing compressed coal and steel pipes and stuff. So right, notice the laptop, you slow down and then you crash. So after 20 minutes or so. So yeah, I suspect the Windows drive, one of the drivers may be effed up. So anyways, yeah, we have a lot of rubber here. Rubber is needed for producing ammo. So Alright, this is the second biggest factory in the entire. This is the biggest factory in the entire area. This is our electronics factory, and see, this is the ground floor actually extends out. So the first floor actually extends out, so the ground floor is actually kind of small. So yeah, this is the ground floor. You can note that the autosave. I don't know how long I've been streaming, but yeah. So this is and the darn thing crashed again. So yeah, looks like it'll crash every 15-20 minutes. So I'm trying to rush this to the completion. So the second floor here, we're mostly making. The first floor, we're mostly making the usual stuff: copper sheets, copper wire stuff. But now we are actually also, and then there's also a lot of stuff like the. Okay, I forgot how to get up to the first floor. The fat. That way. Okay, so the ground floor and then the first floor is we are also taking the steel, only steel ingots in from the first floor. We're taking steel ingots in from the ammo factory to produce our own stuff. We can also produce it, taking wires from all over the place. So yeah, this is the first floor again. Making screws, making plates, making wires, and rods stuff. So second floor with all the plate stuff also. Oh come on, not again. So yeah, catering wire are used here to produce PCBs. We're making PCBs in here. With a lot of cables, and then right. So it's like we're producing plates. We're producing wire. I think we're also producing plates somewhere. So yeah, plates are here. So yeah, I'm going to try to brush this. So yeah, so I'm mostly making PCB, making the AI limiters. Oops, auto saving again. Okay, so here on the fourth, mostly. Okay, so I've changed the CPU to use CPU's mainstreaming to see if it's a problem with the drivers. But yeah, CPU is definitely being hit heavily now. There's a major lag, and yeah. So anyway, up here, I'll try to finish this. I'll consider this a failure. Maybe the driver is the problem. So you can see there's now terrible lag. Right, so inside is producing. Let's turn on traffic. Inside is producing supercomputers. Okay, that side is producing computer. This side is supercomputer. And then there's something else I forgot. This one is producing RCUs. Okay, you can see I'm lagging very badly. So yeah, high-speed connector. So, okay, and then the last floor is all battery. The last floor, a single load manufacturer here makes batteries. So that's about it. Okay, this is also where I can have some link. Yeah, I think CPU loading is very bad. It's altering essentially loading the CPU quite badly. There's noticeable lag now. So yeah, encoding is clearly not hitting the computers real hard. So okay. So alright, so yeah, I suspect it's an AMD driver problem because I installed the May AMD drivers. It looks like it's not compatible with this motherboard, with this graphics card. So yeah, so up here, this is my Caterium and iron wire factory. I'm making a lot of iron and Caterium wire as well, all those in between types. So you can see iron, Caterium. This is using a combination of iron and kit. This is the ground floor. We are using pure caterium on this one. See, we actually have iron and we actually have copper and caterium production. So yeah. And we're producing a lot of wires. So great. Okay, so basically this is all. You can see how we are actually using a lot of caterium cables